Welcome back to the Heavy Hitters. Y'all know how this go, man. I'm your boy Jay, and on today's episode, I'm gonna talk about the top 5 big men in the NBA. Now, if y'all notice, I didn't say power forward, I didn't say center, because in today's game, it's all about positionless basketball right now. So everybody is interchangeable. Almost everybody in the NBA can play like at least 2 positions. So I'm gonna talk about it. I got my top 5 big men in the league today. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We on our way to our first 100 subscribers. B has been dropping videos about the crybabies in the NBA and everything. Make sure y'all go check those out. But on today's episode, man, I'm gonna jump into it. Top 5 big men in the league. We're gonna start from number 5 and we're gonna go up. So number 5, we got Rudy Gobert. Now, Rudy Gobert, defensive stopper. And he is this low because of a lack of offensive skill compared to the other people I have above him. He defensively, you're not going to the hole on the Stifle Tower. He sends back everything, and Rudy Gobert is a force down low. Just overall, just a beast this season. He can't. Before the season got suspended, Rudy Gobert was averaging 15 points, 15.1 points, 13.7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. So we already know offensively needs a lot of work. And like I said, that's the reason why he's so low. But defensively, that's a dude that you want on your team. It makes life a lot easier for dudes who aren't necessarily great defenders, great wing defenders. You can kind of let your guy blow past you, and Rudy Gobert be right there to send it back. So Rudy Gobert is number 5. Number 4, KarlAnthony Towns. Now, KarlAnthony Towns, I have a few issues with KarlAnthony Towns. Now, KarlAnthony Towns might be, we could debate this, he's probably the most talented center in the NBA. 26 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks. Now, why is KarlAnthony Towns number 4? It's simple, the motor. The motor isn't high enough for me. I feel like he could be a lot better. 26 and 10, that's not anything to, be like, man, like, come on, man, 26-10. Those are great numbers, but I feel like he's kind of soft. I feel like on the defensive end, he's kind of lazy. But offensively, he's a monster. And like I said, my biggest issue with KarlAnthony Towns is the motor. And I feel like he slacks off on defense sometimes. That's my issue with him. But very talented big man. Probably, like I said, probably the most talented big man in the NBA today. Number 3, I got Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic is the 3rd best center in the NBA. I'm gonna explain why. He's only gotten better every season. Came into the league 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4.9 assists. 18.5 points, 10.7 rebounds, 6 assists. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. You see Nikola Jokic growing right in front of you. And for a guy who was taken in the 2nd round of the draft in 2015, he's only gotten better every season. And in my opinion, one of the most entertaining guys to watch in the NBA today. Just great. Now, my only issue with Nikola Jokic was that I felt like he was a little out of shape sometimes. I felt like during the season, he wasn't. I feel like he wasn't as mobile as I thought he could be. But if y'all have looked at his Instagram and the pictures and everything, he's actually dropped a lot of weight, and I feel like that will do great for him. That'll be great for him. And all he needs now is to add some muscle, and he'll be able to go down low and bang with those boys down low. And the skill set is already out. He's a big man that can bring the ball up the court, run the offense through him. There's not a lot of guys you can run your offense through, and he is the best passing big man in the NBA. We could have a debate to say he's arguably a top 5 passer in the NBA today in terms of any position. That includes LeBron, people like Chris Paul. He's in that realm. People like Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic, and he's got like eyes in the back of his head. He's one of my favorite centers to watch in the NBA. Number 2, we got Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is number 2. My biggest issue with Joel Embiid is his health. He has been healthy, hasn't really been too healthy his whole career. His first season, missed the first 2 seasons with injury. His official first season, he played 31 games. Next season, 63. Next season, 64. This season, before the NBA got shut down, 44 games out of maybe about, I believe about out of like 55 probably. We've seen him evolve and develop. In his first season in the NBA, he averaged 20 points, 7 rebounds in about 25 minutes. Next season, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 27.5 points, 11 rebounds, 23 points, 11 rebounds. Now, Joel Embiid really is everything you want in a big man. He can run the court, he can move, he is a beast down low when it comes to the scoring option, rebound, defense. He clogs the paint. He's a really talented big man. I feel like Joel Embiid, we can have the argument and when healthy, arguably the best big man in the NBA. And I feel like Philly, their squad is kind of, I feel like the squad just, I don't know. There's things going on with Philly. I can't see them going to the finals anytime soon. The length and the defense is always going to be there, but there's always going to be the issue of him and Ben Simmons not being able to work because the paint is always clogged, and you really don't want Joel Embiid out there shooting threes when he's arguably the best post. Well, not even arguably, he is the best post big man in the NBA. And like I said, Joel Embiid really can do anything on the court. He can bring the ball up, he can post, great defense, great rim protection, everything you want in a big man. Number 1, of course, the best big man in the NBA. This probably isn't really even a debate. Anthony Davis, 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks. Now, the rebounds are down this season, of course, because the Lakers are the longest team in the NBA. LeBron's getting like 8 rebounds. JaVale McGee is out there, Dwight Howard. So him still being able to average 9 rebounds a game with all that length, with your point guard being 6'9", that's still a great feat. Now, for the first 6 seasons of his career, a waste. Now, even when he had people like Drew Holiday, which is one of the most underrated point guards in the NBA to me, the team, they tried, they got Jokic for him. Not Jokic, Mirotic, and it just did not work. And now he's in LA. Arguably, we could debate arguably one of the top two-way players in the NBA up there with Kawhi and people like that. The man can really do anything. He can shoot the mid-range. He can shoot the three. He can pass the ball. He can bring the ball up the court. Great interior defense. What can't Anthony Davis do? He really has no weakness in his game, in my opinion. And that's why I feel like he's the best big man in the NBA. Power forward, center, like I said. In terms of being a power forward or a center, that's kind of dead because really positions really are dead today. Positionless basketball is really where it's at. Anthony Davis is the best big man in the NBA. And in my opinion, it's by a stretch. Joel Embiid is there as number 2, but I feel like there's a gap between AD and Joel Embiid because AD can do things like a point guard, kind of like Jokic, but I feel like the athleticism is really what puts AD over Jokic and Joel Embiid, and I feel like AD will be the best player in the NBA one day if KD comes back and he's not like 100% KD. AD can be the best player in the NBA one day. I feel like he's a top 3 player in the NBA right now when everybody's healthy. That includes LeBron. It would be LeBron, KD, AD, or if you want to switch KD and LeBron, I feel like AD is the number 3 best player in the NBA right now. Like I said, these are my top big men in the NBA. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. If y'all disagree, comment down below, and we could debate about it. I'm your boy Jay, and I'm out.